The city has declared a local state of emergency, and what that allows us to do to put in riprap. As the river gets higher every spring with the freshet, it gets closer to our infrastructure to Frank Street.
Through Emergency Management BC, the city would have otherwise been unable to get funding for the securement of the banks in and around the area. If it hadn't been for calling a local state of emergency, areas like Skeena Street and adjacent river areas would be prime suspects for the potential overflowing in the Terrace area.
We have been working really close with Emergency Management BC and the Department of Fisheries and Ocean, Kitsim-Kalem, to do this project of putting the riprap in to make sure that the infrastructure doesn't get deteriorated.
While there's no immediate risk for flooding, the city had to call it for at least 7 days.
The state of local emergency is 7 days. It was signed yesterday morning, so that started the state of local emergency. It needs to be done within 7 days of that declaration.
We have flood watches in effect for the Bulkley and Skeena rivers, and high stream flow advisories in other areas of the northwest. And again,
this comes on the same day that the province held a virtual conference this morning, giving an update on snowpacks and flood surveys.
We might have melted half of the snow. We're seeing that this year only about 20% of the snow that we've accumulated has melted.
I think we all have to stay on guard just because there's a lot of snow on the mountains for this time of the year. So fingers crossed that everything just keeps going the way it is right now because the rivers are declining.
For CFTK-TV News, I'm Zack in Terrace.